How do you feel about the group as a whole? Because certainly it looks like, especially with Emery and Will, yourself, that it's a group to be excited about.
Yeah, definitely. This team overall, there's a lot of leaders, especially Will Campbell, Emery, especially Jacoby and Guillory on the defensive line. They've been, helping us up, bringing us up, and even though when we're down sometimes, they always, help us to motivate ourselves and to keep going. So,
how is DJ doing at center, stepping in for Charles?
Overall, I think DJ's doing really well. He's been a really hard worker. I've been with him last year. He's has that determination in his mind, and his body language is always there 24/7. So.
How fun is it for the offensive line, defensive line to kind of go head-to-head during practice? Does it kind of fire everybody up? Is there a lot of smack talking, that kind of thing going on?
Yeah, most definitely. Coach Davis on the offensive line, he's always, cracking jokes, me switching the D-line, but, everybody, everybody's family, it's iron versus iron. They're helping me get better, I'm helping them to get better, so.
So Chris Hilton was over here a while ago. Probably doesn't surprise you. He didn't have a whole lot to say. Pretty quiet guy, right?
Yeah.
But tell me about his finish in the bowl game and what you think he can do moving forward as your veteran wide receiver.
Yeah. Overall, Chris Hilton, I've been talking to him. He's a really humble guy. Not really too much to say. He's really quiet. He's always in the film room. Every time I see him, when I'm about to go watch film, but his speed is crazy. I know that he's going to do really well this season, and yeah.
Your quarterback, Garrett, has said that 10 wins isn't good enough anymore, trying to raise the standard. How do you guys all attack that day to day?
Well, every day we got to get 1% better, and we always got to set the standard up high. On each side of the ball, offense and defense. And Garrett, he's a really big leader of this program, and I know that he's going to take us to the national championship.
How's having this new defensive staff really helped y'all kind of evolve and get better as a unit?
This new defensive staff, they've been helping me a lot. Coach Baker, especially Coach Bo Davis, helped me with the techniques and especially the fronts too, and getting me to know this new position I have from offense to defense. And he's been teaching me a lot, and he's kind of like a second, how would I say, like a father to me. So.
And what was that transition like, going from offense to defense, and was it a hard transition, and what did you kind of learn from it?
So I kind of learned you need to always run a lot of conditioning. But overall, it's mostly about mental for me. Getting to know defense side of the ball, and yeah.
Would you say the defensive side of the ball is more liberating? Did you like the offensive side more? Are you adjusting well?
So for me, I'd kind of say I kind of like defense because it's kind of less thinking compared to offense. But I do like offense. I'm not really I don't really care rather offense or defense, but especially defense like how I'm playing right now. I just love just attacking the ball. So. Yeah, I've been doing Coach Bo Davis can tell me what the swim move, the bull pool. So.
When was the decision to move from offensive to defensive side of the ball, and how has that transition? I know you kind of answered, but for you, just what's the thought process behind that transition?
Yeah, so transition. It hasn't been really that hard to transition between offense and defense. I've just been working on myself to become a better player and showing, Coach Kelly that I'm very versatile through offense and defense.
And what was kind of, I mean, if you can answer, the kind of the reasoning behind the switch, and did they think you would just fit better on the defensive side, and just what have you gained from that since, you know, you were assigned to switch to the defensive side?
I was really excited from the decision I made. You know, we had a little private conversation with that discussion with offense and defense, but I was just kind of surprised. Told my parents about it too. It was just kind of a new stepping stool for me. So.
And how do you think that you've kind of fit in with the guys in that room, and how have they kind of welcomed you and accepted you, and how you guys been getting along and building that chemistry so far this spring?
Yeah, so, you know, Jacoby and Guillory again, you know, he's been a great leader for me. I've been asking him questions, and Jalen Lee, those two guys have been helping me a lot and helping me get better throughout each practice, and yeah.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.